What is going on, everybody? Patrick over here at GhostPicksATS, the #1 sports consultants in the business. Hope everybody's doing all right today. It was a big Sunday for us here. Swept 1-0. I mean, I just had a big 7-unit play yesterday on the Bucks, and then the free play on the Raptors last night. Big. Giannis and the boys. Wasn't really. I mean, it was a great game. Absolutely battle. There was no answer for Giannis whatsoever. I mean, KD kept him in it, just hitting crazy shot after crazy shot. It was a wonderful back and forth. But Drew Holiday really was a difference in that game, as I said. And I mean, it was just a big win for us there. And then on the free play, we had the Raptors over the Lakers late night. That was just for you late nighters. Now, I'll tell you, that's one of those you got to turn those notifications on. Now, I usually will never post a video that late unless it is something that I love. And, well, like I said, your ma, your pa, your brother, your sister, the sharps, the squares, the whole world was on the Lakers last night. And it was almost like they didn't watch the Lakers versus the Kings. LeBron's first game back, the team looked so lazy at it. Like, they did not want to play. They just were going through the motions. You're not going to win in the NBA. I don't care who you're playing, and you're definitely not going to cover 8 points just going through the motions, especially against a team that's fighting for their dear life for playoff purposes. The Raptors, they were short Fred VanVleet, they were short OG Anunoby. It didn't matter. They put 10 guys out there on the court that wanted to win. They were in the Lakers' ass all game long, forcing turnovers, getting on the break. Kyle Lowry played a hell of a game. I mean, that was just one of those that just... It purely shows you that the NBA is not all about talent any given night. A team that out-hustles somebody can win on the court, especially cover. But, here we are today. Well, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. We got the Portland Trail Blazers at the Atlanta Hawks. We'll dive right onto that free play of the day real quick after a recap. So last week, it was a down week, as I said. But, if I told you that the down week only lost 1 unit, would you believe me? Monday, we started out with winner, Tuesday loser, Wednesday winner, Thursday off, Friday loser, Saturday loser, Sunday winner. Ended up losing 1 unit on the week. Seemed like a terrible week for us, but it was only minus 1 unit. Top tier plays went 3-3. We took Thursday off, coming off a 5-2 top tier week before that, heading on into the playoffs. Really, there was one play on all week long. There was one play that I regret taking, and that was because I solely talk about teams with playoff purposes. I took the Rockets on Tuesday against the Wolves. Even though it came down to the final play of the game, it wasn't worth it because neither team had anything to play for. There was just nothing going on, and we avoided that. After that, we picked it right back up for that and had a win week the rest of the week. With that in mind, we're going top tier month, $200. It's a Ghost Pick special today only. So every play throughout the rest of May, you get top tier play for only $200. So last week, the top tier package was only $60 for 4 days, $15 a day. Now we're talking about 28 days of service here at less than like $8 a day. For those people who were on last week's top tier week special, you're going to get a couple more plays because we're not done yet. 3-3 is not satisfactory for me. So we're going to keep on trucking, and then you can hop on whenever you want to, or we'll just ride it out here. Anyways, though, $200, top tier month over at GhostPicksATS.com. Hit Team Patrick, and we got 30 days of gold coming up for you. NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs. It is a great time to hop on. If a bad top tier week goes 3-3, you're almost gonna, you're scraping the surface. So, looking to bounce back strong this week, and make some people happy. If you know what I'm saying. I know that the YouTubers should be pretty damn happy over here. We've been on a pretty good little tear since Michael Hawking started talking about some L's in the comments. But here we are, looking to bounce back. Big week here. It's Monday, May 3rd. I almost said November. And we have the Portland Trail Blazers at the Atlanta Hawks. And let's dive into our free play of the day here. So this is one here. Thought about going Grizzlies. I really thought about going Grizzlies for the free play of the day. No Nerlens Noel. Grayson Allen coming back. Kyle Anderson matches up great against Julius Randle. The last time those two teams played, Grizzlies were up 12 heading into the last 5 minutes. Julius Randle played his worst game of the year. Knicks somehow scrapped it out in overtime. I made a video and our pick was the Grizzlies. And I was like, you know what? This is where value comes into play. So, who would you rather take? The Grizzlies at home, who is better on the road, versus a Knicks team who's on fire, catching 3.5? Or are we going to go to this one here? Portland Trailblazers, who are solid. Now, they're not beating the brakes off any team like the Knicks, versus the Hawks, who have been beat down, injured, and now getting healthy, looking toward the playoffs. I think it's an easy one. As far as value goes, I see value on the Hawks, especially, at home, catching them off a back-to-back, catching the Portland Trailblazers off a back-to-back. I don't see it. I do not see it. This Atlanta Hawks team has been a defensive first team since McMillan took over. They are absolutely dominant on that end of the court. With Capella and those guys, with Herter, Bogdanovich, Trae Young, all those guys back here today. It makes the bench even better because Lou Will, Gallinari, and Solomon Hill are all able to play together on the second unit. I really like the Hawks today. I think the Hawks win the game, and you're telling me I got them at -1? I mean, I'll take the Hawks gladly. Dame's my guy. Last night, it took a lot out of them. It was a scrapped out game all game long, high scoring points, a lot of pace. Those are the games I look at the next day and see that they have a disadvantage. Back-to-back games on the road nonetheless, so they're traveling. We're going to go ahead and take the Atlanta Hawks. -1 is your free play of the day. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this in. Now, this is just a little baby, Salt Bay sprinkle here. A little 3-teamer, why don't we? We've been pretty hot. I told you I like the Grizzlies. I think there's value, but I'm not going to go ahead and call this a free play. Let's go ahead. Knicks over 217.5. Knicks Grizzlies over 217.5. Grizzlies -3. I think those two go hand in hand. I think if one loses, both lose. So I don't think the Memphis Grizzlies can hold the Knicks or can beat the Knicks without scoring 110. So we got that one right there, and then we're gonna add in the Hawks. So little baby sprinkle 3-teamer here. We're going Hawks, Grizzlies over 217 in the Hawks Grizzlies, or in the I'm sorry about that. Over 217 in the Knicks Grizzlies. Little baby sprinkle. It's gonna be right there, flashing across the bottom of the screen in black and white, so you don't have to listen to me talk. Everybody, good luck. God bless. Grind on. Catch you back here tomorrow. Go ahead, hit that link in the description. $200, top tier month. You really can't beat it. If you're looking to join in at any point, it's less than like $8 a day. There really is no better deal over here at GhostPicks ATS, and it's only a 1-day special. So hop on and catch you back here tomorrow. Peace.